So I thought I would do a little demo to show you what it's about. If you've already joined 360, you'll know kind of how to get started. If you haven't joined it, you'll know what you will be getting when you get it. And if you haven't received it, if you haven't purchased it, let me know in the chat if you're curious about it. If you have any questions, I want to show you a demo. Okay. So I can't do everything that I want to show you, unfortunately. Tell me, what's the top of your video? Is it like, do you see school.com and then it's like gray at the top of what you can see? Yeah. Zero Fate says, I might buy it today. I've been thinking about it. I don't have it yet. I'm curious. You have it. It's awesome. Yes. Okay. So you do see the school.com. So across the top here, you'll see prompt shop in a box. And I'll show you that in a second. You see Lovable OS, Authority OS. You see YouTube OS, Stan OS, etc. These are all of my AI tools and challenges that come with the 360 pass. That come with the 360 pass. So each of these is about $99 to purchase on its own. Every one of these that you see. But if you get it as a bundle, does anybody know how much it currently costs, like how much it normally costs and how much it currently costs? Does anybody know that already? Let me know in the chat if you already do. And I know there's like a 5-second delay. I have that to try to mitigate spam. Right. So it's normally $360, which is already a low price for everything you get, to say the least. And it's right now, this moment. And if you're watching the replay, it may not be the same. So sorry if you missed it. But it's right now, it's on sale for $211 because we reached 111,000 YouTube subscribers. And I wanted to celebrate that on Tuesday. We're now here on Friday. I think we have like 213,000 or something like that. So crazy. And so it's just a steal. And if you use the link in the description below right now, use the link in the description below, you will also see in some regions, most of the United States and some other countries, you will see Afterpay and Klarna as options for a payment plan. Okay? Somebody just asked me about the payment plan, so I'm telling you right now. If you click on the link and you scroll down, you may see Afterpay and or Klarna as payment plan options, even on the 211. So let me show you a little bit of what you get. You get Prompt Shop in a Box, which is this. So Prompt Shop in a Box is held on a school. I have a school for it. So it has a community as well with 1.3 thousand members, which is awesome. And inside the classroom is where everything is held. So you get this vault of all of these valuable prompts, and you get training. So if you go to the classroom and you click training, you find out what is an AI prompt. And it's basically words, paragraphs, even pages sometimes of instruction or words that tell AI what you want and what to do. So if you put a prompt, a sentence into ChatGPT, you'll get a response. If you put it into Claude, you'll get a response. If you put it into something like Lovable, you'll get a whole web page or a survey or a tool. And I give you the prompts. This is just one of the things in the 360 Pass. I give you the prompts that you can use to get better outcomes. You can use them for yourself. So you can get any of these and use them for yourself, most of these included. Or, and you can make your own with this custom GPT. So you can make unlimited, valuable, very intricate prompts that I trained the GPT to make for you on any topic, any niche, anywhere. And if you want, you can even resell my prompts which are here. Like, let's say you wanted to resell my prompt about that's an elegant launch announcement page. That's like a website designer. Or you wanted to resell how to use Claude Cowork. Or you wanted to resell all of my business prompts. Really, really nuanced, intricate business prompts here. You can resell how to make a thumbnail that looks like this with the person's face on it. So I teach you how to use it and how to sell it. And you get a license to resell. So I have this main strategy video that's 11 minutes long, and I have this main setup that's 9. So in 20 minutes, you can learn everything there is to learn about the prompts. So there's tutorials, there's guides, and then there's even more. I even have a 2-hour replay that I point to if you really want to go deep dive. And then we have real member examples. This is what real members have made inside. You saw how we saw that thumbnail before? Real members have used the prompts to make their own thumbnails, to create their own school thumbnails. Here we go again. So they made their own prompt shop based on the prompts that I gave them. Very, very cool. And this is for YouTube. Okay. So now you have YouTube thumbnails. And this is just one of the things you get in 360. So you get this entire business basically. And you see all of these, like I teach you sales and traffic. How do I get people to buy this? How do I sell it? And then you get all kinds of other stuff. And the prompts themselves are very, very cool. This one is 50 custom prompts for you for business. This is how to get Instagram followers. So you can use it for yourself and you can resell it if you want to other people. It's making sense? Let me see the chat. Do you have a payment plan? I answered that. Are there tutorials? How do I use this? Because I'm really computer illiterate. Yes, there's tutorials. There's video guides. There's written guides. There's a community of people who are learning too. So if you go here, go into the community, let's see if we look up the word stuck. See, maybe I'll look up the word help. Okay, help. See, back in November, Tina was like, hey, I'm so excited to be here, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So people helped, and I helped. And we have Rain, who's a moderator. She helps you. We have people who say, I need help, and then you get help. And you see how people respond. So it really is everything you need to get started. Yeah, let me see if there are any questions that you have. Just purchased right now. Yay, very cool. That's just one thing inside of the 360 pass. So this is by itself, prompt shop in a box is $99, which is a crazy deal. But right now, 360 pass is $360. I mean, sorry, is $200. So you get this included. Okay, can you resell it in the Beacon store? Yes, for the prompt shop in a box prompts, you can resell the prompts in the Beacon store. Okay, so now we're going to move on to another thing, but now I got to figure out how to do it. I want to figure out how to move on. Okay, so because it's a private page, so I'll take you to a non page. So let's keep the vibe of AI. So the last 3 days, including today, this morning, we had a 3-day lovable revenue challenge that I did live. I just did 2 hours live on day 3 this morning. If you were there, let us know. And it by itself, again, is like $99 or $199, but it is included in the 360 pass. So yes, we've already done it. We just finished it, but you get all of the replays and the homework. You get it included. So when you join 360 right now, I'm going to manually let you in a few minutes. You'll be able to go in, watch any of the replays you want, get any of the resources that I gave you, and you can play with that. You can play with prompt shop in a box. You can play with this, and you get that. So you learn how to use Lovable, the AI platform, to make money. And if you don't know what Lovable is, I teach you in this 3-day challenge. Same thing goes for the YouTube revenue challenge. We had that a couple of weeks ago. And even though it's already happened, you get full access to all 5 days of the replay. And this is what people are saying from the challenge. I unlearned a lot of bad advice and I feel so relieved. I'm finally clear on how to make my YouTube funnel into school and how to monetize my work. The tips for YouTube and the mindset around trust equals income alone were worth waking up at 2 a.m. in Hong Kong. I was basically afraid to do a YouTube channel, but I have a better outlook now and I look forward to posting my first video, and so on and so forth. This is all from people who took the challenge live, and now you get all the replays and all of the PDFs that make what they said make that possible. And people, let me tell you, people were so excited about this. So you get all of this now included in the 360 pass, which costs $211 right this moment for a limited time. So you get what? Go ahead and list it. You get the prompt shop in a box. You get the 3-day Lovable challenge replay. You get the 5-day YouTube revenue challenge replay. And you get all of these operating systems. I'm going to show you one of them. And then the rest of them are like this, but for different topics. So let me check the chat real quick, and then I'll show you a demo. And okay, so someone said something I want to respond to. They said it all seems kind of overwhelming. Totally understand that. So let me talk to you about that for a second. So when you get the 360 pass, you get a lot of stuff. You get a lot of tools, AI tools. You get a lot of topics like YouTube and AI prompts and sales and all sorts of things. Okay. That is admittedly true. I over deliver like crazy on what you get. However, because I don't just want you to have stuff that you'll never use or that you'll get so overwhelmed by that you won't give it a try, I also have the challenges that go along with it. And I have every single week, every Tuesday, you can drop in on one of my live calls. So I have a live call at 2 p.m. Pacific on Tuesdays for 360 members. And you can join in. You can ask a question. You can listen to other people get their questions answered. You can learn from me about a specific thing that was a little confusing. You can ask me where you should start, etc. In fact, there's even, when you first start, I don't think I'm going to show it. Hold on. There's even over here, when you first start, go to the classroom to your first 5K, go into 360. When you first start, there is, where is it? Yeah, the first thing here, this AI tool decides for you. So when you click on that, it'll tell you what to start with. Because I'm trying to do everything possible to make it clear and manageable and not overwhelming for you. So think of it like you have all the tools you need in the tool shed. In your garage, you have all the tools you need. And then when you go in there, you just pull one or two and you work on it for a while. So the payment plan is I'm just responding to questions. The payment plan is available to some people via the link in the description. It takes you to my Stand store. When you land on it, it says 360 Pass. And when you scroll down, you'll see more ways to pay or the Klarna or Afterpay links. If you don't see that, that means that either your region does not allow for it or they know enough about you on Stand to not offer it. It is something that's third party. Sometimes when I look at it on my phone and not my desktop, I see it. It's just a difference. I don't know why. And sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes I have to look at it on my desktop and I see it. So it's all over. Does it work anywhere? Yeah, almost anywhere in the world, you can use the tools inside of 360. So I'm going to show you in a second here a demo of one of the operating systems, which is the real big systems you get. This is all new to me. I am not a computer geek, don't know where to start. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like you have so many ways you can start. And by the way, if you're not going to buy the 360 pass, which is what I'm demoing in this video or this live, go to the link right below it in the description below and join your first 5K for free. And you'll get all kinds of help and clarity. Okay, so let me show you one of the products. This is called YouTube OS, which means YouTube operating system. This is what I built, an AI tool that I built. And when you sign in, you'll see this. So you'll see this workspace on the left here. And I give you video guidance all the way through. You get a control panel, which helps you with a few things. You don't really need to understand this yet. It's just going to be really helpful when you get started. And then you get this channel creator. And if you don't know how to set up your channel, you even get a channel setup guide. So if you've never posted on YouTube in your life and you don't even know how to upload a video, this channel setup guide will help you. Then you get a channel creator. There's a video tutorial about how to use it. And then you also get an AI tool that helps you come up with your channel topic and name. So in the chat, I want you to give me an idea of what should I type in where it says, what are you passionate about? Give me something and I'm going to do it live and demo it for you. What am I passionate about if I'm this fake person trying this out? Yeah. If you bought it already, you either bought it by itself or you bought it with the 360 pass. Real estate. I love it. Keep them coming. So real estate. Real estate is what I'm passionate about to help me find this answer about YouTube. Anything else? Real estate. Okay. So then the next question is, what skills or expertise do I have? Let's say I'm a gardener. What other skills and expertise do I have? I'm going to say gardening because that was listed. Crafting. Okay. It's going to be a little tough because it's like not really related. So let's see what it does. Anything else? Fixer. Okay. Fixer. I'll just say this. Fixer upper. Okay. And then who do I want to help? So imagine you're doing this. You're typing this in. You would type in what you're passionate about, what skills you have, and then who you want to help. Who do I want to help? Because I'm demoing it right here live. I make natural skin products for myself and family. Cool. We'll try that one next. I'll show you what YouTube channel to make. Seniors. Love it. Seniors and new crafters. That's what I'm going to say. Seniors and new crafters. So this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to click generate channel ideas. And it's going to take a few seconds. That's why it says right here, it can take up to 60 seconds, but it's already done. Let's see what it says. This is a fantastic combination of interests. Okay, so the first idea gave us is a savvy senior homesteading. So a home and garden. This is it combines my real estate savvy with my gardening and fixer-upper skills. An example would be easy raised beds for senior gardeners. Really cool. Boost home value, senior-friendly upgrades, and fixer-upper tips, gentle home repair for seniors. The second niche idea, so the second channel idea gave me is Crafty Cove, DIY home decor for newbies. And then the third it gave me was Garden and Grit, seniors and property projects. So it gives you all this information. It tells you even what the competition level is. Is it high competition? Do you have low competition? And then it gives you channel name ideas. Isn't this awesome? It did that in about 10 seconds because I trained it. So the first one, it says your name could be your name. So Arlan's age-wise abode, senior homesteading and home DIY, or golden roots and renovation. That's just one niche idea, 3 different ideas for a name. The second one is for the crafty cove idea, could be Arlan's beginner builds, new crafter home decor DIY, or the gently crafts. That'd be so hard for me to say. I would not choose that one. Then it gives me 3 more options. Arlan's property playbook. I like that one a lot. Senior property and garden guide, and mature manor makeovers. Talks to me about my positioning statement, which is what you want to be able to say to somebody really simply. Like, I help seniors achieve comfortable, valuable, and enjoyable homes and gardens through accessible, budget-friendly, and empowering DIY improvements. And then it says a quick win would be a video that's called Easy Kitchen Herb Garden for Any Senior Home. This is fire. And I can even save it for later. This is just one feature, one piece of one OS operating system that you get with the 360 Pass. So then it tells me about the best practices, and it has my saved work here. Okay, so I could redo this if I wasn't loving it or I wanted more options. I could even just add more and do it again. I feel like somebody gave me something to do it again. Yeah, let's see. Somebody said, I make natural skin products for myself and family. I'm going to try that one. Skin health. I make natural skin products for myself and family. And who do I want to help? Anyone wanting help with healthy skin. Okay, and maybe we'll say anyone 30 to 40. We'll be specific. You know, yours could be anything. I'll say generate idea. I'll give it up to 60 seconds and see what it comes up with. Isn't this fun? I think it's fun. I do this all the time. Okay, so now it's saying DIY organic skincare for healthy aging. It says conscious skincare for busy lives because we're in our 30s and 40s. And then it says decode your skin, natural solutions. So it tells you why it works. It tells you some examples of the types of videos you can make, and then your competition level. Then it starts to give you channel name ideas. Arlan's Skin Alchemy, or Sarah's Skin Alchemy, right? Natural aging skin recipes. Bloom and Blend Organic. So any of these 9 could be the name of your channel. Time Pressed Botanicals, right? Arlan's Efficient Glow. So then it gives you the positioning statement. And then I'm going to save that. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the video strategy. And I'm going to think about what kind of videos I could make. So if we know from here that we have DIY organic, I'm not going to do aging. I don't like that. I really don't like anti-aging stuff because I want to age. Skincare routine for stressful days. We'll go there. And then we're going to go into video strategy. And we're going to type in, what's my niche? Natural skincare for 40 plus. Let's just say that. I'm going to click generate video ideas, which you could put anything here. And within 2-3 seconds, it has several ideas for me. 8 ideas. Ageless skin, anti-aging. I don't like those. I'm gonna talk to it because I don't like anti-aging. DIY collagen booster, plump skin naturally. Retinol alternatives for sensitive 40 plus skin. These are like ideas. These are not the titles. These are the ideas. So if you're ever like, I don't know what my next video should be, this just gave you 8 in seconds. You can save it. You can even copy it, take it somewhere else. Then if you say, hey, this is my niche, I have a goal of a certain number of subscribers, you click this, it builds out a whole strategy for you. I'm not going to do this for you because it's really special. I want you to see it for yourself. Then, if you go to content pipeline, this one is crazy, okay? You ready for this one, y'all? You type in your video topic. Let's say it's natural plump skin or whatever. And you say how long you want your video to be. I want my video to be 15 to 20 minutes long. It will put together an outline for you. That if you follow the outline, you have a 15 to 20 minute in-depth video. It's wild. So that takes a while. I suggest, by the way, that your videos are at least 8 minutes long. Does anybody know why I suggest that? Did anybody take my YouTube revenue challenge or anything that I've taught about YouTube? I'll give you a second while this is doing that. But I suggest your videos are long form and 8 minutes plus. And sometimes you're like, well, I don't know how I'm going to have a video every single week that's 8 minutes or longer. With YouTube OS, you know what to record, what your video should be about, and then you even get an outline for each video. So go ahead and put your answers in. This is what it came up with. So you have different title options. You have the hook, which is so important. Those first few seconds of what you say can be the difference between somebody clicking away and not. And then you have the full outline. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And you can do more and more. You can make your thumbnails. You can do your titles. You can experiment. I don't think many people use this enough. This is A/B testing, which is what I do and what I did to get 212,000 subscribers is A/B test. So I have a whole lab in here that teaches you about it. Okay. Monetization. I'm not going to click on it. I want you to see it. I want you to see it with the 360 pass, which you can get below in the description. Okay. Yeah, it is fun. I know. I spend so much time in my own products because they're so fun. Yes, one of the answers is, so it's monetizable with a mid video ad. Very, very, very good. Another reason is because you want to have depth with your audience. You know how many minutes my videos usually are, right? I have videos that are 20, 30, 40, 60, even 3 hours or more, because over time, I want to build that relationship with you, that depth, that trust. And the more time people spend with you over a year, over 6 months, over 2 years, the more likely they are to become customers of yours. So if you're very, very excited about this, make sure you look at the link below. It's the 360 pass that gives you access to the prompt shop in a box, to the 50 calls with me. So every single week, I do a Tuesday call to help you implement this stuff so that you don't just have stuff in front of you. You can ask me questions. You can get feedback on what you're working on. I even look at people's YouTube channels and tell them how they're doing. Then you get replays of the YouTube Revenue Challenge and the Lovable Revenue Challenge. You get YouTube OS, which is what I'm demoing to you right now. And I haven't even gone into the monetization, collaborations, templates, snippets, analytics. Haven't even gone into those yet. And you get the same type of thing for Lovable OS and Authority OS and Stan OS and First Dollar OS and so on and so on. How cool is that? Anybody excited about it? I'll tell you what mid-roll means in just a sec. If I get this next month, will the price still be the same? Probably not. It's a sale. That's the point. That's why I'm here live. I'm not trying to be funny with you, but it's just true. Like, I don't think so. I think that's the point. So I understand where you're coming from. It may not be right for you right now. So I would go into Your First 5K, get all my free stuff. If you can't get into Your First 5K because of location, watch my 600 plus free YouTube videos. Okay, I joined yesterday. Should I start with 360 or Your First 5K? So 360 is inside of your first 5K. If you have the 360 pass, I would look at it, just kind of look through it in the classroom just to see, like, have some fun with it. But I would start with the start here section. Is a really good place to start in your first 5K. Everybody, the start here section. If you're here from your first 5K, because I put a post up, and you haven't gone to the start here section because you're like, no, I don't really need that. It's the same in every group. It's not. That foundations replay is gonna help. Brenda Lynn's replay is gonna help. Kind of the game plan is gonna help. And then go into the $100 offer free challenge inside of the classroom. It says 5-day challenge. If you take that 5-day challenge, such a great place to start. Does it give you the ability to do faceless videos? So none of this gives you the ability to do anything. It gives you different tools to help you do these things. You can do faceless. You can go in there, and in fact, where is it? There's somewhere in there. I think it's in monetization or somewhere. It helps you with faceless. I'm not a big fan of faceless, but you can adapt and apply everything to faceless. It just doesn't have like a specific, like, this is how you do a faceless channel, because that's not what I teach. But you can adapt so much, like 80% of it to faceless. Now, mid-roll. What mid-roll means is, when you're watching a video on YouTube, and at the very beginning, when you first click on it, it serves you an ad that you can skip after 5 seconds. That's a pre-roll. A mid-roll happens as you have more time in the video itself. You'll start to see ads pop up. And it came from the podcasting world, the audio world, where we'd have a mid-roll ads halfway through a podcast. But on YouTube, you can get paid for having those ads on your channel after you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. YouTube will invite you, if your channel is the type of channel it likes, it will invite you to be a partner and start getting paid. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Any other questions? And who like, what is your favorite feature of 360? What are you thinking is, like, if you are already in 360, which is your favorite OS or prompt shop or calls or challenges? And if you're not in 360 but you're thinking about joining, which one looks most intriguing to you? That first dollar operating system that teaches you how to make your first dollar online, the sales flywheel, the YouTube OS that we just used. Thank you. I appreciate you. Contra says, I love your videos. You're the truth. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're a great teacher. You explain things very clearly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want to leave anybody behind. I want us to try our best, and I want us to get far without every single thing being handed to us in the answer, because that's how I learn best. But I don't want to assume that everybody is on the same page, like in the same place. So I try to be as clear as possible and come back and answer those questions. I only want to join in order to be able to interact with you, learn from you directly. There you go. Those Tuesday calls, 2 p.m. Pacific, you get to interact with me. You get to ask me questions. You get to watch me coach other people. And then when we do these challenges, I mean, you spend hours with me during that week. So come on in. Come on in. If you're just joining us, what we're talking about is the 360 pass that is currently on a crazy sale. If you look in the description below, you'll see a link to it. You're going to want to go to it now. You don't want to miss this. Somebody asked me if it'll still be the price in April. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I didn't think it would be this price right now. I thought it was just going to be on Tuesday. So jump on it while you can. Normally it's $360. So if you're watching the replay of this and it's $360, still get it. It's such a good deal. Thank you. Dr. Seb says those Tuesday calls are fire. Yes. So when does the membership renew? It's an annual membership, yearly. And you don't have any contracts. So if you don't want to stay, you do not have to stay after the year. You just won't have the access to the products. I love your teaching. Please extend the 360. Yeah, that's why I've extended it to Friday because so many people asked me, they said, "Look, give me a few days, give me a few days." So I'm extending it as long as I possibly can, but I highly, highly, highly recommend that if you can get it right now, you get it right now. So if you go in there right now, you can just get it for the sale price or see if there's a payment plan available to you at the checkout. What time are the Tuesday calls Eastern? 5 p.m. Eastern as of right now. This is all subject to change. If something in my life changes where I need to do it at a different time, I will let you all know. But right now it's 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. And we've done 11 of these, I believe, so far this year. My phone is not that good for YouTube. Yeah, that may be true. That may be true. Any questions? Or go ahead and answer the question that I asked y'all. Okay, I said if you're in 360 Pass, what's your favorite part of it? And if you're not in it, what is the most intriguing to you? And somebody did answer. They said interacting with me. Any other answers? Are those calls recorded? Yes. Very good question. The Tuesday implementation calls, the coaching calls, are all recorded and the replay is available the same day. So right now, if you go into 360 Pass, you can look at any of the recordings to get any of all the information that everybody says is some of their favorite parts of the whole thing. Very good question. So much value in one place. Thank you. Yep, I agree. I'm glad they're recorded. Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's a great question. I forgot to mention that. So you're basically getting Prompt Shop in a box. You're getting YouTube OS, which I just demoed for you. You're getting Lovable OS. So if you're using Lovable at all, or you're wanting to learn how to make websites by just talking to writing sentences, I give you so much in Lovable OS to run with. Stan OS. Stan OS is for the sales pages, for the what I've made more than $500,000 on in just the first few months here. I teach you all about Stan with workshops, and I give you the tools. And then there's much more. Lovable is making my idea real products in minutes. Woo! That's such a good thing to hear. We just had our Lovable challenge wrapped up today, day 3. We did a 3-day challenge. It was so much fun. So much happened, and like so many people got far with it. You can watch the replay of it instantly on with the 360 Pass. Now, by the way, if you have purchased it while we've been talking the past few minutes, I manually upgrade you. So if you've purchased it on my Stan account and you haven't been upgraded, it's because I'm here right now with you. So as soon as this is over, I'll go in and I'll upgrade everybody who purchases today. What is the cost of the Authority Playbook? It's $30 right now. So anybody watching the replay, this could be different. It's $30. You get free shipping around the world for the first few days. It's going to change to only in the US soon. So get it. You get the instant download of the audio MP3, and you get the instant download of the ebook, and you get the physical copy in a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And it's all for $30. You just go to stan.store/Arlan, my Stan store. So ARLAN. And that's where you can get the 360 Pass. It's also if you go get the book, you can also get it added on the 360 Pass in the same transaction, or you can get the book by itself. You purchased it. Yes. I purchased this morning. Would I be upgraded? Yes, you purchased this morning. Go look at your first 5K membership and see if you can get into the 360 Pass section of the classroom. If it still says it's blocked, I have not manually upgraded you yet. I have upgraded quite a few people though this morning, so maybe it already happened. Also, check your email, including your spam, for an email from me where I say I might need more information from you. So see if I've asked you for more information. But I'm going to go in right after I finish here in a few minutes. I'm going to go in and just kind of get everybody who's done it today. I got in a couple of days ago, and I'm very excited to dive in and get results. My favorite parts are the Prompt Shop in a box and Stan OS. Yes, my real name is Stan. Love that. Love it. Yeah, those are bomb. Prompt shop in a box is it's like next level by itself, point blank. If I just sold that for the 211 or 360, it would be so well worth it. But you get all this other stuff, and I just like such a no brainer. I can't help, I can't stand how much of a no brainer it is. Besides YouTube, I can use my laptop to make money like your first 5K. Yeah, very cool. It's a yearly subscription. That's correct, Granny T. That, you know what? It's yearly subscription. That means you have 365 days to make money to get it again. And if I didn't think you could do that in that time, what kind of entrepreneur would I be? I will check mine now. Cool. I love that it says build the life you deserve. Yes. Arlan's Authority Playbook says, if you can't read it, it says become the go to person in your niche, get paid, and build the life you deserve. Yeah, you're good to go. Awesome. So good. So good. So if you've upgraded in the last, 48 hours and you haven't checked to see if you can get into that 360 pass on your first 5K, you may have already been upgraded. You didn't even realize it. I'm doing them all manually. I've done so many since Tuesday, so many since January when I first did this, when I first opened it. And then Tuesday is when I put it on sale. And my goodness. Okay, do we have any more questions or anything else you want me to explain or show you? I hope you're having a really great Friday. I hope this was helpful to you. I love teaching. I realized that over and over again. We had this last, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 hours worth of lovable revenue challenge that I did in the last three days, and I just really enjoy it. See me Tuesday. That's right. How much is it annual? So it's 211 special price. And what I want you to assume is that it will be the 360 annual. By the time we get to that in a year, it won't be more than that. I'll say that. It won't be more than that. But I may do a special. I may be like, I don't know. We'll see in a year. But it'll be the most will be 360 the second year. Your channel gives me hope. Thank you for your help. You are very welcome. You're very, very welcome. That's why I do it. Okay, everybody. I don't see any more questions, so I'm going to go. But thank you for spending some time with me. I hope this was helpful to you. If you're watching this in the replay in your first 5K or here on YouTube, you're going to want to look in the description below this video, or you look in the post, and that's where you can go and see what the price is for you, depending on when you see this. I can't wait to hang out with you. Listen, we have 24,000 people in your first 5K now. 24,000. And fewer than 1,000 are in 360. So there's going to be a lot more people who join 360 over the next few months. This is all the value you get, and it's only the third month of the year. Can you imagine the value you're going to have by the end of this year? It's insane. It's insane. So come on, ride with us, get the most value, get started now. And I appreciate you. Thanks for all the love in the chat. I look forward to meeting you as well. Okay. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.